Fear of rejection and fear of failure. Who doesn't have that? I think we all have it. I have it. We all have it maybe in different forms. But problem is some of us will get stuck to the place where we got rejected, or you may not take the action that you're supposed to take because of this fear. The great ideas that you have, the decision that you need to take to improve your life, you may not take it because of your fear. And the final result will be your great idea just talking inside you, and you will not be able to achieve what you wanted to achieve. So, will that be great if we know how to overcome this fear of rejection and fear of failure? That is what I'm going to share with you guys, how to overcome your fear of rejection and fear of failure. I'm Jasnaka and from jasnaka.com. I help entrepreneurs to build a successful online business and make their dream lifestyle a reality. So how we can overcome this fear of rejection and fear of failure? Very first way is creating a bigger fear. You may think, I came here to know how to overcome my fear of rejection and failure, and you asked me to create a bigger fear? Yes, exactly. Because sometimes this bigger fear will help us to overcome the smaller fears. Have you heard of a saying, a thorn to remove another thorn? You're taking this smaller fear of rejection in you just by with a bigger fear. So what is a bigger fear of you? Ask yourself, what will happen if you didn't take the action that you're supposed to take because of this fear and your fear because of this fear? And what if you quit? You understanding it? I think there is a bigger fear going to come in from inside you. You may not be able to achieve the dream that you wanted to achieve. You may not be able to achieve the lifestyle that you wanted to achieve. You may have to go back to the job that you don't like anymore. You will not be able to work on what is you're passionate about it. Is that a bigger fear than the smaller rejection and smaller fear? I myself handle my fear of rejection and fear of failure in that. I created myself a biggest fear. I don't want that happening at all, at any cost. So all the smaller rejection I'm getting, all the little small failures that I'm facing, never put me down. It always motivate me because I don't want that bigger fear or bigger failure catching up on me. So the smaller one doesn't matter to me. And another way of handling your fear is relabeling your fear. Understand it happens for good. Something went wrong, something didn't happen the way you wanted to happen, or you failed, you've been rejected by people. Understand it's all happened for good. There is a good reason behind why it happened. If you relabeling your fear in that way, you will be able to overcome. And another way of overcoming your fear of rejection and fear of failure is understanding it's just a problem and it has a solution. Either the failure or rejection is not the end. Still, there are much more to it. Just understanding it, and it's just a problem. It's not even a roadblock. It's just a problem, and understanding it has a solution. And what is the solution? Analyze the solution. What would happen? Is there a technical problem that you face? Is that a reason? You may need someone else who has expertise in that. You may need to invest something much more into it, or you may have to put more time into it. You may have to hire somebody to do it to make sure that failure doesn't happen next time. You've been rejected by somebody. What is the reason they rejected you? Possibly there can be only two reasons. Either you didn't communicate the information to the right person. That person may not be the right person, and they may not have the expertise that you communicated about. So they definitely rejected because they don't know and they have no clue about what you're talking. So they rejected it. And another option is you may not be even communicated to them properly. You have a very first business idea, you went and communicated to somebody and they rejected you. Possibilities are there, you didn't communicate it to them properly. They would have rejected you with the objection. What is that objection? When you next time communicating the information to somebody, you handle that objection before even incoming. Handling the objection before even raising is always a better way. Each failure and each rejection is just an opportunity for us to learn. If you consider that way, you will be able to overcome it. And another way is that you already know, improving yourself. When you have more knowledge, when you have more influence and credibility, you're less likely to be rejected by people. So improve yourself each day and every day. So how you can improve this yourself? And I created a resource for you that 7 ways you can improve yourself, and you can download that by clicking the link below. That will take you to my blog. From a red button, you can download that the resource that I created for you. How you can improve yourself so that you can improve your credibility and influence. That way, you will not be get rejected, or you can prevent your failures. Take those activities, and if you do it every day, at least three of those activities, whatever I mentioned in that download, you will be able to improve yourself, and that will improve your credibility, that improve your influence, so that you may face less failures and less rejection. Believe this video added the value to you, and if you like it and if this helped you, give me a thumbs up and share with your friends and family. That being said, have a nice day and God bless you.